Hi class, for this tutorial we're going to work on using a TI-83 or TI-84 to graph and solve a system. Before we solve a system with a calculator, let's do a little bit of math just with a pencil. What I need to do is I need to make sure that my calculator can read settings so that they read as y1 and y2 and y3, etc., which is what we'll see in what you'll see on your TI-84 or 83. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this set up so that I have y equals. When I work on this first equation, I can just subtract 2 on both sides, and I'm left with y equals x minus 2. Similarly, over on this top equation, let's do a different color here. Let's do blue. To get y alone, I'm going to subtract 2x minus 2x, and then this disappears, and I need to divide by negative 3. So I'm ultimately left with y equals 3 minus 2x in the numerator and negative 3 in the denominator. And then this, you could either leave it like this and enter it into your calculator that way with the parentheses, or you could further simplify it and you could say this also equals negative 1 plus 2/3 x. Okay, either way, this is about what we're shooting for. And quickly, let's graph these two just so we have an idea of what we're going to get. In graph, in graph, in black, we're going to graph y equals x minus 2. My intercept is right there, and I know that my slope is up 1 over 1, so I can pretty clearly get set up like so, and then let's do a straight line. About like that. Okay. On this other equation, I know that in blue, I'm going to have a y-intercept at negative 1, and then I'm going to go up 2 and then over 3. About like that. And then let's graph that blue line too. It's going to look about like so. And what we're specifically looking for is we're looking for this intersection point. And to me, it looks like it's going to be about 3, 1. Okay, so let's use our TI-84 or 83 and see if we can get that to work. In my calculator, I'm going to set this up so I can hit y equals, and then let's enter the two equations that we found. The first one was x minus 2, and then the second one was negative 1 plus, I'm going to add in parentheses, 2/3 x. And then see how these black boxes around the equal sign? That means that the equation is turned on. If I was to hover over this and hit enter and then scroll away, it's turned off so it won't graph. So you got to make sure it's turned on. Let's make sure our window is set up to be standard, and it is 10, whoops, negative 10, 10, negative 10, and 10. And then I'm just going to graph this. And that looks strikingly similar to the graph that we came up with on the other page. Now what I can do is I'm going to do zoom box. And zoom box allows me to grab the lower left-hand corner of something. And I'm going to move my cursor over and then go up a little bit, and I'll make myself a full box. That's going to be my new window. And there comes my graph. And remember, I'm looking for that intersection point. And we estimated it was about 3, 1. The way that I can get this for sure is I'm going to do second calc, and then 5 is for intersect. And then this is asking me first curve, in other words, is this your first line? Yes. Second curve, yep, there's my second line. And then guess, yes, I will guess. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit to about where I think it'll be, and then hit enter. And voila, the intersection is at 3, 1. Now when you want to undo this zoom, what you can do is you can hit zoom and then standard, which is option 6. And that just takes you right back to a 10, 10, 10, 10 window.